It is so early in the morning, it's not funny. 6:41 a.m. I am recording this, so that's nice. Right, this was the first weekend in December. It was nice. We'll get to that. Currently, as I record this, it snowed last night, and I do not need this. This snow can go away. I don't want it. I don't need it. Go away. Alright, time to get into the weekend wrap up, whatever it's called. Friday, me and Dad were gonna go have lunch, right? Like we do every Friday. So I didn't eat anything all day. Dad came home, he had his counseling meeting, and then we left. We went to Denny's, and we were the only people there. Which, it was kind of cool, really, to like enter Denny's and be the only people there. That was kind of sick. I got the chicken strips and fries, which was very good, actually, I would say. Definitely get again. Chicken strips and fries from Denny's. And it was really good. We had a nice little discussion about just wrestling and stuff. Yeah, real cool. And then after that, we came home. We put more presents under the tree. And that was that. I found out there's a Sword Art audio drama, which I was hyped. It's on YouTube. I haven't watched it yet. I will though. So that's something to do. That was pretty much right. And then of course we had This Is Rampage. It was on Friday as well. And that was that. I ate my McFlurry that I got on Wednesday there, and I regretted it immediately. On Saturday, we left at like 9, I think, to go to Tia Moni Tia Bruce's. We sent them a card with a couple hundred in them to say, I hope this helps because of their flood, and we're probably gonna have dinner with them here at our house at some point later this month, which I'm not against. I'm actually kind of excited because we always go to them. It'd be nice for them to come to us. So yeah, that's gonna happen. We then went to the mall to get our new glasses picked out. I got mine picked up very quickly. They're just like my current ones, but a little bit bigger. So there's that, and we did all that. Fernando got 2 pairs. And he's gonna be like me and has to wear them all the time now. So there's that. Welcome, join the hive. And then after that, all 3 of them went to go watch Encanto. I came home and I didn't eat anything because I never do. I recorded my advent calendar for that day. Then and there, and then I just waited for them to come home. They came home. We went to Earl's at Lansdowne. I got the Bigger Better Burger again, which this time I have to say was a bit of a mess to eat. It wasn't the last time, but this time it was. But it was nice. My only meal of the day, and then we went to the market so my mom could get stuff, and then we went home, and that was that. And that was we went home and we watched a Christmas movie, and the Christmas movie was all right. It was actually not bad. It's the standard Christmas movie where it's like, what would my life have been different, and then they show this is what your life would have been like. It's not as good as you think it is, type thing. And it was pretty good, actually. Not bad. Then and that was pretty much Saturday, and then yesterday, Sunday, nothing big happened until me and Fernando watched episode 2 of Sword Art Online, getting them ready for the movie, which I'm gonna go see tonight, and I'm hyped for it, buddy. Here we go. We watched episode 2. Fernando really liked it, and he really wanted to watch episode 3 after, and I told him, well, when the movie, you gotta get to the movie on Monday, which is today, and then After that, if you want, we can just watch a bunch. So yeah, the fact that he keeps going, I want to watch the next one, is good because that means Fernando will constantly want to keep watching. And I'm happy to show him because he asks a lot of questions. He asked me a lot of questions about Sword Art at dinner that night on Sunday, which I'll get to. After that episode, Sword Art, he wanted to watch an episode, his favorite episode of Miraculous. I thought it was fair enough. I watched it, harmless enough, and that was that. And then we got ready, bundled up in nice warm clothes to go see some lights, which we did. I listened to the Undertale Snowy soundtrack throughout almost the whole thing, and then I listened to a Kurt Angle podcast episode where he did an interview with Rey Mysterio. So that's what I listened to when we went to go watch the lights. I had some hot chocolate. The lights were very good, and it wasn't super long, which was nice. It was just the right amount. And then after that, we went to a White Spot for dinner. I had the chicken strips and fries there, which I hadn't had in years. So it was nice to have it again. And then we came home. Me and Dad watched WarGames, which was fine. And that was that. Which I'll get into WarGames later on. And that was Sunday. And now here we are today. I didn't do any advent calendar yesterday, so I just recorded day 5 and 6 of the advent calendars together. And then before we leave to go to the movies tonight, me and my brother are going to eat our 2 chocolate advent calendars days that we missed. And yeah. So the plan for today is record this, get this uploaded, go have a shower, come back down here, watch Pie in the Sky. I think I'm going to eat something for once in my life. Which is I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm going to have some grapes. That's the plan. I could chicken out, but the plan is to have some grapes. And then, yeah, that is the plan. And then have some grapes while I watch Pie in the Sky. When that's done, then I'm just going to have the rest of the day do what I want. Lunch-wise, I'm going to do what I always do. It's going to be a pizza pretzel. I mean, not pizza pretzel, sorry. Pizza pop at Grandpa's. With quotes. And then that's that. And then I wait. Dad, brother come home at like 6:30. We're going to leave. Go to the movies. Watch Sword Art Online. And I'm going to have a time. And that's going to be Monday. And it's going to be awesome. So, now we have the news, and we get to hear the clickety-clack of the computer. So as I get this up, I can go through some other news, which is Impact recently released Slammiversary as a VHS set. I mean, that's just awesome. It's just awesome. Like, that's just sweet. Why not? There's no reason. It's just, why not? You know, why not release Slammiversary as a VHS set? That's cool. It's mainly for collectors, you know, but like it's something I can look at it and be like, that's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Kyle O'Reilly is not interested in re-signing, and it appears he is not re-signing, and he will be going away. But we'll get more into that later on. Same thing with Johnny. It appears Johnny Gargano's gone too, but we'll get more into that later on when I talk about WarGames. This is some new stuff that actually just got from this morning. Jeff Hardy was sent home from a WWE tour. He was working a match. It was Jeff, Xavier Woods, and Drew McIntyre versus the Bloodline at a house show. And Jeff started getting like sluggish throughout the match, and then he tagged out to Drew and then just walked out into the crowd and was sent home from the tour. So here's hoping it's nothing bad in Jeff, because obviously the first thing you're going to think of, did Jeff relapse? Hope not, and hope things are going good. NWA had their Hard Times pay-per-view this weekend, and 2 big things that happened was Rhett Titus showed up, so that's where he's gonna be for a while now, and goddamn Austin Aries returned to wrestling and showed up at the show. I was like, what the hell? Austin Aries is back. He's back in wrestling. Dude, here we go, man. Here we go. I got some Austin Aries stuff in my head I'd like to see. And then the final bit of news here before my big one. Joseph Connors has left NXT UK and WWE. I am sad. Joseph! No! That makes me sad. But anyway, the big thing here that I was getting my little clickety-clack thing going on was Doctor Who Peladon from Big Finish has announced some details. Now, I know what you're thinking, me. Who cares about the Peladon stuff? We didn't until they announced the details, which is that it comes out next month, January 2022, right? They recorded this on May of this year. And when you see they released the cast and everything, here and then the details, which is what we're here for, which is they have all 4 episode details and who's in them. Which is, in this story, is of course David Troughton playing Peladon, King Peladon from the story. Okay, we knew that. But also is Colin Baker as the 6th Doctor, Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor, Bonnie Langford as Melanie Bush, and Alex Kingston as River Saul. And of course, Alpha Centauri is in this, played by Jane Goodhart. What the hell? Bro, what is this? I did not expect this. So, the first story is The Ordeal of Peladon by Jonathan Barnes and Robert Valentine. It says, when King Peladon hears of a holy man with seemingly magical powers and the gift of foresight, he resolves to discover the truth of it for himself, but his quest to understand the shifting loyalties of his people is one from which he cannot return unchanged. Now, this is going to be just a one normal story, like something I would expect this box set to do. And then onward, we get to the reason why I'm getting this. Is number 2, The Poison of Peladon by Lizzie Hopley, which is River Song has infiltrated the court of Queen Thalaria in the guise of a high priestess. With rumors swirling that Peladon is on the brink of a Republican uprising, River joins forces with her new best friend Alpha Centauri to get to the bottom of the mystery. I would listen to that because that's gonna be odd. That's gonna be just a fun joke. That's gonna be a fun joke. And I am there for that. Then we have the next one, The Death of Peladon by Mark Wright, which is okay. So The Ordeal of Peladon seems like something like without them releasing info, I'd think that's a story for this set. Poison of Peladon, okay, you add River to the set. That's a nice little fun story. Still not enough for me to get the set though. And then we have The Death of Peladon by Mark Wright. The 6th Doctor and Mel arrive on Peladon to discover a world on the brink of environmental disaster. Civil war looms and a dark plot brews in the shadows of the court unless they can help avert catastrophe. There seems to be little hope left for one of the Doctor's favorite planets. I'm getting it. Done. 6 and Mel, one of my favorite TARDIS teams. I'm done. I'm getting it. Because when I get to the 6th Doctor timeline, I gotta listen to it. And then, just to put a little icing on the cake, the last story, The Truth of Peladon by Tim Foley. Arla, last of Peladon's great seamstresses, is commissioned to make a great cloak for the latest coronation. She'll need a new assistant to complete her work on time, and one appears. The 8th Doctor. Determined to show Arla the truth of Peladon, the delicate threads he's drawing together will change Peladon forever. I am getting this set because Paul McGann is in it as well. I was going to get it anyway because of Colin, but now Paul's in there. You've just added the icing on the cake. I am getting this set. Timeline-wise for 6 and Mel, I can really put this anywhere. So that's fine. For 8, though, they have Dark Eyes 8 on there, and he appears to be alone. So I don't know where to put it. Maybe, like, in between the Time War stuff, like after Ravenous and before Time War, I think is where I would put this. But that's awesome, and now I will be getting the set. What a freaking powerhouse. Unexpected. And that's gonna do it for this episode of the log. I was gonna talk about war games, but I then realized I don't really want to talk about war games. I don't want to waste my breath with war games. So that's gonna do it. I'm still gonna title this war games or whatever. But yeah, that's that.